Hello everyone, day 969, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 and a half. Today's quote: don't be ashamed of how many times you've been knocked down. Be proud of how many times you've picked yourself up. Don't be ashamed of how many times you got knocked down. Be proud of how many times you've gotten back up. That is the key to everything, folks, because it's not always going to go right. I mean, I'm living it right now. I mean, my job is drying up. It's nobody's fault. It's just the time of year. So I'm having to reevaluate. You know, you get kicked in the teeth, you get back up. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just reevaluating and going to figure it out. I always do. I mean, we lost our restaurant in 2013. Boy, that was a kick in the teeth. I just had a poor partner. He decided he wanted it and he kicked us out. And that took me for a spin, but I had to go to work. That happened on a Friday evening. And on Monday, I had called a friend of mine over the weekend who was selling to convenience stores. And I said, look, I need to go to work, man. I said, my income just died. And he put me to work. And I made a lot of money that following week working with him. It allowed me some time to breathe and to find a real job. I mean, there was a time when I was selling and I was 4 hours away. I was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I get a phone call, says, your services are no longer required. 4 hours away. I was not happy. I came back and went to my warehouse and they knew I wasn't happy. They had a sheriff's deputy standing there when I drove up. I told the sheriff's deputy what had happened. He sided with me. I mean, I didn't expect that. And I've quit many a job thinking I was going to something better and it would fall apart. It would inevitably fall apart. So I guess I've just learned to be a bouncy ball. You know, when you get knocked down, you get back up. I mean, with this walking, you know, March of this year, excuse me. You know, I wasn't expecting to have deviated septum surgery. Last thing on my mind. It threw me for a loop. I was only able to walk 1 mile a day for about a week because of all the blood it needed to heal. And after that, I recovered and walked 7 miles for like, I think 14 days, 7 miles a day for 14 days or something, and made it all up. So, you know, when life throws you a curveball, I'm going to get into analogies here. When life throws you a curveball and you swing and you miss, what do? Unless that's strike three. You get back up, you swing again. And my problem is I swing for the fences all the time. I don't try for a single. Hence walking 969 straight days. That's swinging for the fences. That's just my personality. My oldest daughter, she's a psychologist, and she goes, do you ever do anything non-extreme? And I think I'm going, not really. It's the motivating factor in me is to push myself in career, in this walking, in everything that I do, is to push myself to the point where, you know, I'm either going to succeed or I'm going to reevaluate and try again. And, you know, I'm 31 days away, actually 30 days after today, 30 days away from 1,000. That didn't come by chance. It came by persistence, getting knocked down, getting back up, and getting back out there every single day. So that is my hope for all of you, my new friends, all of you who are following on TikTok, YouTube, Reels, and Stories. My hope for you is when you get knocked down, look at it. It may take you a little while. It took me a while, 3 or 4 times. I ended up in a depression and was hospitalized a couple of times. That's another video about that. So it all hadn't been, well, Paul's just got the world by, no, Paul doesn't have the world by the tail. But what Paul has learned is to not quit. Even though I changed jobs, I don't quit. I'll find something better and I'll keep working and keep working and keep working. That is my hope for all of you, because you're going to get kicked in the teeth. Somebody's going to treat you like crap. Somebody's going to take something away from you like my partner did. And you can wallow in it. And nothing good is going to ever come out of that. I've been there, done that. Or, as cliche says, brush yourself off. Get back up. Get back in the game. I mean, Babe Ruth struck out more than anyone in history, and he was a home run leader for decades. You know, Michael Jordan, I think he took more shots than anybody and missed more than he made. Albert Einstein, 10,000 attempts for the incandescent light bulb. It just goes on and on and on. So again, that's my hope for all of you. Something happens today that knocks you for a loop. Step back, use Goggins' 1 second rule, breathe, think about it, and say, okay, this didn't work, I'm gonna pivot over here. It will work every time. I hope all of you have a great day. Godspeed. Peace.